Hey guys, Thunderset here, and today we're revisiting Vendreads, and we're using some new Shiranui cards. So, the new Shiranui cards, first let's talk about Vendreads. If you'll remember Vendreads where I left off, the last form of them I was using Glow Up Bloom, and it was using Black Rose synchros. So it was real cool. You would use it with Slayer. Easily summon a Slayer with Evolution, that's a level 6 monster. You normal summon your Glow Up Bloom. Black Rose wipe the field, then you anima out a monsters, etc., win the game. Here, we're doing kind of the same thing, but with a Shiranui tuner this time. It's Spectral Sword. He's the good one, he's level 2, and he's the one who will synchro summon from your graveyard by banishing himself in another. And he's also giving us access with our Slayer, plus level 2 to Shogun Saga. So what does Shogun Saga do? If this card is special summon, you can banish one zombie type monster from your graveyard. All Vendreads are zombie types. It gains the attack, so you can gain some fat attack from these boys. And if this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one of your banished zombies with 0. Defense, return it to the graveyard. Guess what? That works for our boy Anima. He has 0 defense. Once you use his summon, if you lose your synchro, you get him back in the graveyard. You'll actually see that in the replays. And then, just other than that, we have ways with our Battle Lord and our Spectral Sword into Vermilion Dragon Mechs or a Gigantic Castle. Things are really going bad, and we need those emergency synchros. Other than that, everything else is still Vendreads. We've worked in some Galaxy Cyclones with Master of Right. Makes Master of Right better. Protects us against Gravekeepers and stuff like that. Makes it pretty cool. We also have our level 10 Sun Saga. But mostly how you'll make that is with his Graveyard effect to banish your 8 into the 10. And then you'll still get your Destruction effect by returning your level 8 to your deck from the banish pile. Works out pretty nice. Other than that, it's still, like I said, runs like a regular Vendread. Cosmic Cyclone is really taking the place of Hound Horde, and you don't really need Revenants because you're just swinging over your synchros are so big anyway. You don't have to return special summon monsters. You're not stuck at like 2700 like Vendreads were usually, because even your level 8 synchro is 3k. You could get a Gigantic Castle out for 3.1k, you could get the level 10 synchro out for 5k. It works out real easy. Other than that, it's still like a quick OTK deck that sometimes can brick or something, but thanks to Vendread Knights, it's a little consistent. You guys will see in the replays, and thanks for watching. Okay, facing a Yami Yugi, going second. Spell Specialist, 30 card deck from our enemy, that sparks my interest. Here he sets 3, so he did not get a Grass is Greener. We Cosmic Cyclone a Golden Sarcophagus. We used our effect to get an Origin. We threw away a double copy of our tuner from our hand. Now we use Vendread Knight's Throwaway Slayer to gain a Slayer. Origin the Slayer from the graveyard using the Slayer in our hand. That's an important thing to do. So then we normal summon the tuner, special summon the Shogun, banish the Slayer. The Slayer's effect still goes off. We get an evolution in hand. We dump the Anima. Anima is able to special summon the Slayer, guys. Now we get an evolution. The Slayer we kept in the graveyard by dumping our 3rd Slayer. That's right, we run 3 Slayers in this deck from the deck. Look at this field, guys. Absolutely crazy field. Beat by one little wolf, Rico. Destroys our big Shogun, but our big Shogun tosses Anima right back into the graveyard. We still hit him for 2400. Here, he top decks a Squire. Normal summons the Squire, special summons the Shade, has his Squire Saga, destroys our Vendread Knights. Spirit Master destroys the wrong Slayer because he hit the one that was Evolution that was gonna die that turn anyway. He should have hit that one. But here we're gonna Evolution our Battle Lord by sending our 2nd Battle Lord from the deck. 2700, 2400. Battle Lord's effect is going to stop trap cards just in case that back row is anything. Now we use our Spectral Sword's effect from the graveyard, banish our level 8 and our level 2 we get to return the level 8 to the deck to trigger a destruction. We hit that back row. It's actually another bluff with Dragon's Mirror. Hit the face down, it's nothing. Swing for lethal. Absolutely crazy duel, getting both the synchros out, guys. Great stuff. Okay, Bandit Keith. Let's see what he's got in store for us. We're going first. That's kind of not very good for Vendreads, but you still make by. You're usually just leaving a body on the field is the best you can do, though. Here we use Knights. Knights is going to discard Slayer to grab a Slayer. Now we're going to set our Spectral Sword, not use Evolution just yet. Turns out we're facing a Counter Fairy deck with probably Desperado. Here, where you try to use Evolution, we get hit with the Counter Trap. Flip up our Spectral Sword, summon another Spectral Sword. Just deal some damage into him. Here he normal summons a Blast Spider, hits us for exactly 1000, so Rights, or Master of Rights is live. We bring out a Slayer for an Origin, he hits us with another Counter Trap. We Master of Rights, away that Slayer for an Evolution. Now Evolution is still going to be live thanks to a Slayer being in the graveyard, and we run 3 Slayer. I usually don't run 3 Slayer, I forgot to mention. So we run 3 Slayer, we're able to use that Evolution. Now I synchro the Spectral Sword and the Slayer for the Shiranui Shogun Saga. We banish the Slayer and still get the Slayer's effect of the Origin, and we dump an Anima to the graveyard, and we'd be able to special summon that same Slayer plus our 5.4k Shogun Saga. Absolutely crazy stuff, guys. Tons of plays. Love it. Okay, here's Seto Kaiba. Going first. He's got like a load screen mat. I love that they show you mats now. So we have a Spectral. We have a Battle Lord that we throw away for a Slayer. Now we have an Origin. We can Origin banish the Battle Lord to summon the Slayer. And we pass our turn. So it's an Origin protected Slayer, that's not too bad. We're fighting Trimids. He normal summons a Hunter, normal summons a Master after setting 2 back row. He throws away his first field to bring out a King Golem after we normal summon our level 2 Tuner. Now that's our Shogun Saga. Shogun Saga's gonna banish our Slayer. Slayer's effect goes off though. Here he Canadias our Shogun Saga. We still get to search our Origin and dump our Anima, and we get to special summon that same Slayer. Now he uses his Trimid Master's effect again to bring out a Cruiser, so he's not getting that King Golem buff. Now we activate our Vendread Knights. He chains his Trimid Pulse to it to try to destroy our Slayer, but we use our Origin. Here, we search our Battle Lord with our Vendread Knights, use the Origin to special summon the Battle Lord with our Shogun. So the Shogun's off the field, we destroy both his Trimid monsters. All he has is the Canadia, the Pulse, and whatever he top decked has to scoop. Way to dominate a duel, guys. Great stuff. Okay, here we are fighting a Bandit Keith. Going first. Let's see what he's got in store for us. He's using Jesse, Rainbow Dragon skins. Pretty interesting. We have 2 Origins and a Spectral Sword. This is actually a dead hand. We set our Spectral Sword, set our Anima. Our enemy has also set. Now he normal summons a Descendant, flips up a Nobleman, uses Descendant's effect to destroy both our monsters after setting a Headman as well. We're gonna Origin out a Battle Lord by banishing the Anima from the graveyard and the Slayer from the hand. Spectral Sword's effect is going to banish the Slayer for a Shogun Saga because he was sent last turn by the Descendant for an easy lethal. Easy stuff. Great duel, guys. Oh, showed a little early. We are fighting a Sarah. Going second. Opponent is using no skin. So here, this is a pretty good hand, especially when we're going second and our opponent set a back row for us. Just a simple floodgate. We're gonna use our effect to get an Origins. Now we're gonna use Knights. Throw away a Slayer to get a Slayer. It's useful having a Slayer in the graveyard. It's like having another Slayer in your hand, virtually. We're gonna use Origin and that Slayer in the graveyard to, we actually summon the Slayer from the graveyard using the Slayer in our hand. And then we normal summon the Tuner. Then we synchro summon the Shogun. We banish the Slayer, but the Slayer's effect still goes off, which dumps an Anima. 5.4k, so that's already lethal. But people are scooping before I even show you the Anima plays. And then Anima can special summon that Origined out Slayer, and then let's say you had a face down monster, now you have a monster to clear that monster and still swing for the 5.4k. So that's essentially what you're getting, and of course all the other depth with the level 2 synchro plays later in the game from the graveyard to get that level 10 out, and just those emergency synchros are for a million. It's a very small investment for a lot of utility added to Vendreads. You just 3 slots to a tuner and you've changed a lot of the way the deck's playing while keeping its strength. So it's a pretty cool way to play. Vendreads are still pretty rogue. They can be successful, but it takes a lot of effort. Still a cool deck to play if you're a fan. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.